GKT there, people. Beautiful, not so beautiful, and all of the above. Back with Wi-Fi, which is good. Back with an odd bit of internet, which is good as well. They pushed out 500 megs through a line that can only hold 115 blue line. Fair play to them, came out and fixed it. Absolutely fantastic. Like I said, we are back. It is the stats show. Just going through the few there. I just want to say thanks to Tanya and Kim, to be fair to them. They've been smashing out the leagues there and updating them and all the figures, everything, to be fair to them. They've been doing an absolute smashing job over the week. Everybody that have games played, fantastic. A few people returning from injuries, a few people returning from late nights at work that are able to go at it. Sorry, no, just making sure that these open. We just like to open two more. Tanya was giving me daggers there a minute ago that the music was still playing and I wasn't live and I wasn't talking. She's over there. She can't come over tonight, but I'll get abused after, don't you worry about it. She'll still throw dirty looks my way. And all the above. Anyway, to everybody around the place, to a few people, the likes of Michael Burgon, speedy recovery, you know what I mean, says he'll be back for the next season. Really hope so. Everything is good, everything is positive. So far, so good. But he's going to give this season a miss and step back into next season. To a few more around the leagues that had to pull out and stuff like that as well. That said, they will be back. You know, like Jason pulled out of the citrine as well with work and new job, shift work, trying to get time in. He said it wouldn't be fair on the lads to try and make him play late at night or early Sunday mornings. So he said when things settle down that he'll be back as well. So look, there's a few gone there above in the top league. And to be fair, we 20 lads fighting out for spots there, and you know what, it's going to be an absolute humdinger. Like I said, I am back as well to play out my games there with the boys, and look, we'll get them sorted. There's no panic. There's a long old season there, and it's 2 games a week. We're going to start with the Malchelite. I'm going to go to you see what I see, and I see what you see. Hello from Halifax. Said Todd Cisco. How are you doing, fella? Hope all is well. I'm going to get the comments up on my phone now as well, right? We are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch and Twitter, just in case anybody wants to go there and give. I wasn't on. We had no internet. My little one had my phone. This last Sunday night, James Johnson ran a GKT tournament. Fair play to him. It's not as easy what people think. To be fair, I'd be up the walls here all the time, you know, getting stats done and getting everything done with these tournaments. She can't come into the picture and hit me, but I will get a few slaps her. No, but to be fair to him, she does all of it. I just talk shit. Fair play, 100%. Andrew Kenyon, what a bad man. Picked the format and didn't play. What a bad man. Unreal. Good evening from sunny Greenland, Gary Wilson said. I mean Orkney. And didn't even play. But congratulations to Jonathan Blair for winning it. Congratulations for John Cranny for reaching a final. I think he had the highest out of 101. I'm sure he had one of them with a 101. Absolutely fantastic. I think Jonathan Blair had the best leg. I think his best leg was 11. I'm sure the best leg was 11.
Two had the best leg, I'm sure. Sasha put into the group.
Two, I think, yeah. Shouldn't play it on a practice board, said Shane Ryan. Good evening, Mr. Bubble. Good evening, Mr. Zulu82. How are ye all doing? It's good to be back. It's good to be able to hear myself talk through a screen. It is good to be back. You know, there was no Premier League as well last night. No internet. Few lads working. I did throw it out there. Lads, we can do a stats show, and they said no. They want the old G-man commentating. So I said, look, no problem. We'll play it. And Craig, John, how are you doing? We are going to start on the match night. We go to UC, what I see, and we'll start on the match night there. Look, seems that Dan, like Crocs, Stewie, and Mike D. Veast, all 5 games played, all still unbeaten in the match night. Absolutely fantastic. Fair play to you, lads. Rob Matthews, Common comes next on 32. Kenny Robertson 32. Jamie Allen, Dave Cabbage on 26. Had a go chat with him the other night. Dave Cabbage, love it. Ben Shields, Sasha, Mike Kavanagh, Oisin, Reese, Sean O'Donoghue. That is up to, they were done today about 4 o'clock. So any games that were played this evening, they have to be entered into it. Relax, there's no problem. We see them inside in the groups. There's no panic. But this is up to earlier today. One game was Mike D. Veast versus Paul. That's Raven. It was 5-4 in favour of Mike D. Veast. Raven had 3 darts to win it. At tops, and missed, and Mike took out and won 5-4. Absolutely fantastic. That's how close these leagues are. Look, to date, there's one outstanding one there. That's okay. On average, on a week, there is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 games a week. 70 legs. That's 7 on average. It's 5-2, 5-3, which isn't bad. Close. One break a throw in it. Break a throw and you hold, you win. To the stats in it. Kenny Robertson, Doomer leads the tons. Mike D. Veast in second. Mike D. Veast leads the 140s. Oisin Kearns with 5. Stuart Bofield with 5. So Mike D. Veast pulling out the 140s. It was Stuart Bofield that led that there last week. Sean O'Donoghue, who gets his name on a 170 list. He hit 1 during the week. Dan LeCrox, David Dini, the father, Mike Kavanagh, Sasha and Stewie all with 180s. Highest out, Reese Brown with John O'Donoghue. Kenny Robinson, the other ton plus. Check out 97 for Taff and 94 for Mike D. Veast and David Dean. Oisin Kearns, best leg, still with 15. Mike Kavanagh 16, Mike D. Veast 17. The field, Kenny Robertson, look, 2 ton plus finishes. Reese 1 and Sean O'Donoghue 1. Absolutely fantastic, and that'll be the running average at the end of the season.
Well, we might do it at halfway point as well, just so we have
A rough idea how halfway point and towards the end. Come on, so for the laugh. To the Sunstone is next. I couldn't remember there for a minute. I do apologise. 2 unbeaten. 2 unbeaten in this suit. Alan LePage, Porkster, 6 played, 6 wins, 42 points. But look at the leg difference. They have been tight wins. He's only +7. He is winning, but they could have went one way or the other. Wayne Baber, twinkle toes. He's teetering away up there, dancing his way up along the table there. Look, unbeaten in 3rd. And Andre Luke McGill, the Bison 79, has 37 points, 1 loss, but 5 wins. Stephen Cranny played him the other night. Good little player, hit a little 180. I had to average 84 over the first 2 legs because he was averaging 76 and a half. Fair play to him. A little bit of composure, a little bit more, and you know what? You'll steady out throughout the season. Jonathan McTammany, Scott McKenzie, Stephen Moody, Nicky Shields, Bob Moyers, and Carmen make up the top half of the table. To the stats. And make these a little bit smaller so we can see the whole page. Andre Luke McGill still leads the way and tons. Nicky Shields Joining him up there on 39, Austin Cisco 35, Wayne Baber and Stephen Moody all in the top half of the aim for the stats. Stephen Moody leads the 140s with 9 of them. Nicky Shields knocked off that spot, he was there last week, but Stephen Moody passes him out. The 170s bracket, Podge Callan got joined by Jonathan McTammany, Johnny Mac, fair play to you. And we've had 2 more 180s during the week. Gregory Mackers hit one, and Carl Malone is it that hit one as well from last week. If I can get that off memory, I'll have to have a look back at it and see, but I'm sure it is. But they have 6 for the week. For the total, Nicky Shields 136 out, Alan Lepage 112, Helen with a 107, and Stephen Cranny with a straight ton. Fair play to you. 94 the field, Podge Callan 94, Robert Walker and Gregory all with 94 checkouts. Andre and Gregory both with best legs of 16, Nicky Shields and Way Baber with 17, 19 to field, ton pluses. There we go, you've 3 of them. Stephen Cranny, Helen Stiles, there's more because you've, yeah, we'll fill this in. Jonathan McTammany should have one. It's only the ones. It's only the ones. I went in, but I didn't halt it. That's okay. Look, Nicky Shields is one. But they don't have any more than, and 2 for Gregory. Jeez, Gregory, 2 since the last week. Maybe a 2 in one game. 2 in one in each game. There's 2 since there anyway. It's okay. It is there now. 2 the Moonstone. Yeah, she didn't think it was done. Ronnie Kerwin still leads the way, still unbeaten, 6 rounds gone. 6 games played, 6 wins. Helen Ward 3 points behind. Lost that game 5-4, but 3 points behind. James Ruff there, 1 loss and is 5 points behind. And Paddy Harkin makes the top 4. Stevie Watt comes in next. Thomas Keane, game in hand, can move to 38 points and into the green. Early doors yet though. Anything is possible. James Andrew is up and thereabouts again this season. Lee Knights, Charlie Mitchell and Jody Dukin. Jody Dukin finding it hard for form. Nathan Griffin back playing games and he will catch up. There is no problem about it. We'll go to nearly a full week and they're averaging, they have 10 games. 10, I think 6 legs, 8 games. So look, you can see him 5 1s, 5 2s, 1 5 4, a couple of 5 0s. So momentum is with the lad who, or lady, who starts well in them games. That's what it seems to be. Ronnie Kerwin still leading the tons. Paddy Harkin 43, James Ruff 42, Helen Ward 40. Helen Ward leads the 140s with 17 of them in 6 games. Fantastic. Paddy Harkin with 13, Jody with 11, Carwin Evans with 10, James Ruff with 10, and Ronnie Kerwin with 10. Michael McWilliams 2 170s. Terry Thomas being passed out. There was one last week. Michael McWilliams got 2 in a week. 2 170s. Fair play to Jody Dukin 2 180s. Carwin Evans, Charlie Gaza, Lee, Michael, Nathan, and Ronnie Kerwin all 180s. 9. We've opened 3 more 180s in that bracket. Paddy Harkin still leads 130 out. Lee Knights at 120. Michael 115. Helen 114. Thomas, Ronnie, Charlie, all with 10 plus checkouts. 2 of them there with 15s, Michael and Charlie. Absolutely fantastic. Paddy, 3 ton plus checkouts. Helen 2, Lee 2, Michael 2, and 3 each. Thomas, Ronnie, and Charlie. We have 3 leagues done. Come on, Dunkery. 3 leagues done. Best leg was by 10 by Benny Carr last Sunday. Missed that one.
Oh, it was, sorry, it was.
Yeah, but Jonathan Blair did have an 11. And someone else did have an 11. Was Johnny that had the best 7 of twice? Not too sure, can't remember. I know he had 11, but I think it was twice. So that's the 3 bottom tiers, very close. Nothing in it. Couple of wins will shoot you, catapult you up along. Consistency pays dividend in these leagues, and that's what they're built. And it was good to see. It was the Obsidian League this evening. don't ask me who said it. Someone said it. The leagues are fantastic. They're great. They're competitive. Everybody seems to be either staying or pushing up their averages a small bit. And everybody pushes everybody. So it's good. Everybody helps everybody along and everybody pushes everybody. Not everybody's going to throw their perfect game every night. But if you can be consistent through the season, and that's what they're for, everyone will get there in the end.
It was Andrew Filmer that said that.
Yeah, and it's good to see, you know, and he's one of the new guys in a new league, and when these lads feel that these leagues can improve them, you know, it feels you that much more with confidence going into games as well, and they do. Everyone does it. Mark Moore, sit. Oh, you see what I see? 1 second. There we go. Wait, not a minute. Oh God. Where are we? We're into the Ammonite. Gary Wilson leads the way. Newly promoted Gary Wilson. Sitting pretty. On top. 6 games, 6 wins. Good to see Vinny O'Brien unbeaten. 6 games, 6 wins. Look at the leg difference, and they've been big wins. Fair play to you lads. 430 against 8 for Gary, 430 against 13 for Vinny. And over 6 games, that means he's only dropping on average 2 legs a game, which is phenomenal. Fair play. Todd Cisco, 5 wins, 1 loss. That 1 loss, look, is 6 points in the difference, was a 5-1, but he's still sitting in 3rd spot. Lee there in 4th. Sam Elliott, with a game in hand, can push himself, can catapult himself and go 4 points behind with a win. Steve Hayden, the same. Matt Peck can go to 37. His first loss there, he went 4 for 4, lost the last one. Mr. China is there, 28 points. Richard Rees, Ivan David Dara, Mr. Bubble, and Judge Briz takes the top half of the table. But look at the boys that are underneath, absolutely savage. And all to play for. 1 or 2 wins will catapult you back up. It's like all the leagues. To be consistent is key. Right. Vinny O'Brien leads to tons. Todd Cisco next. Tom Finnernan, bottom half of the table, but throwing very well. Ton pluses, 42 of them in 5 games. It's very, very good throwing. Matt Peck, 41. Gary Wilson, 40 leads the way. Gary Wilson leads the 140s. 6 games played, 21 140s. Super darts fella. Absolutely fantastic. Steve Hayden comes next at 13. Ivan David Dara 12. Vinny O'Brien with 12. To the 180s, James Johnson 5, Mr. China 5, Richard 3, and Mr. Crombie 2, Jimmy Withers 2, Sam Elliott 2, Todd Cisco 2, and Vinny O'Brien 2. Loads of ones there. To the highest checkout, Ivan David Dara 140, Matt Peck with a 136. Ivan David Dara, that must have came during the week because Matt Peck led the highest checkout with a 136. China with a 126. E. Cronin back from his trip away, 123. They said never won a game. It won that one then. Good finishing. James Johnson with a 122. Richard 119 the field. Best leg of 13 by Kamanga. Ivan David Dara 14 with Todd Cisco. Crombie 15. James Johnson 15. Jimmy Wheelers 15, Matt Peck 15, 16 field. And ton plus checkouts, there you go, 2 of them for Lee Wiltshire, Ivan David Dara, Matt Peck, Mr. China, and Table Tennis Man. Fan, bleeding, fantastic. The Obsidian League. The Obsidian. Thunder 82 leads the way. Everyone beating everybody in this league. There you go. Carl Delahaye, 5 wins, 1 loss, 39 points. Benny Carr, same as 39 points. Leg difference, there's 6 legs in the difference. Same amount of points, but 6 legs in the difference. Ryan Richmond. Brian Richmond 38 points. Joe Hennessy 38. Del Lips. Johnny M 37. Garth Watson, Garfy boy 35. Look, there's 4 points. There's 4 points separating the top 6. Absolutely fantastic. Chris Pratt, Robert Knox, Lee Wilshire has a game in hand, can move himself up to 35. Mr. Darts, Paul and Jamie McKenzie, top half of the table. Jamie McKenzie can catapult himself up to 7th with a win there. And all these lads can find wins and move themselves up. 2 wins, 14 points will catapult you up. Look, from 19th to 7th. There you go, Patrick Leahy. You could go to 30 points and move you into 7th if you win your 2 games. That just shows it. How close the whole it is. Benny Carr 56 tons. Joe Hennessy with 51. Johnny Mulder 47. Chris Pratt with 45. And so also Paul, Mr. Nice Guy. Golden Roden 18 140s. Benny Carr with 17. Joy Hennessy 16. And also with Carl 16 of them there. The 180s. Look at the 5 of them. Matt, Joe, Carl, Jamie McKenzie joining Dean Andresen and Chris Pratt all with 4 180s. 3 for Gareth Lee and Lewis to the field. Joy Mulder 152 and Carl Delahaye 152 checkouts. Fair play, lads. 122 for Chris Pratt. Matt Dog 118. Patrick 116. 110. Lewis. Joy 108. Ryan 107. Stu 105. David and Dean 101 and 198 to field. Best leg is 12. Lee Wilshire, Sparky 666, Super Darts. Lewis 13, Garrett Watson 14, all of them on 14 there. Robert Knox, Paul, Carl, Johnny, Jamie, Garth, all on 14. Look at the ton plus checkouts. This is, as the season goes on, this will be the interesting one. Johnny Mulder already 4 ton plus checkouts in his games. Chris Pratt 2. I think so far it's the highest ton plus checkouts. Joy Hennessy, Dave Park, all with ton plus checkouts there. Absolutely fantastic. That is the Obsidian, the Tiger Eye. John Cranny leads the way. James Phillips Mark still unbeaten. Owen McLaughlin, while I am there. Owen McLaughlin hurt his shoulder in work last Monday. Did message me. He did arrange the game. He is a gentleman. He played the game. Game is played. Messaged me after saying that look, he will need a bit of. He's not going away, but he will need a week or 2 to recover. He hurt his shoulder. He struggled during the week to throw the darts. Still played the game, but it's one of them. You know what I mean? It's one of them. That look, we'll respect his time to recover, give him enough time, and he'll be back trying darts 100%. But fair play to both lads that did. Hey there, Darnell, it's good to see you back on Facebook. It is good to see the 2 lads got the game played and the whole lot, you know, fair play to them. But it was his first defeat as well, to be fair. And the only reason I copped that is because James Phillips Smart is unbeaten there. Owen McLaughlin and himself were the 2 unbeaten. They did go toe to toe. It was James Phillips Smart that won a 5-1 in the end. John Cranny leads the way though. He has points in the bag, 37 points. Owen on 36. James look unbeaten there on 35. Paul Bader in the green, 28. And Mario, good to see him back and playing games on 25. Don Higgins 24, 2 games in hand over the boys, can move to 38 and take the lead. That's, look, there's the jump from 6th to 1st. Erlen Linney, 6 games played, 4 losses, 2 wins. He said he's the back end of the season kind of a player. Jeff, 3 games played, 3 games won, still unbeaten. And Lee yet to get his games underway. He was in a bit of an accident. He will be getting games underway in the next week or so, he was saying. So look, there's no panic. That is there. The stats. John Cranny leads the tons, leads the table. Owen McLaughlin second. Erlen Linney and Tiki Taylor 59, 52, 41 and 40. Macker, the knacker, Neil McDonald leads the 140s, 16 of them. Linney on 14. Cosma 14. James Phillips Smart on 14. Also the 170s, they're ticking away over nicely. Army Kendrick was the only one. Now we have Owen McLaughlin, John Smith, Cosma and Don Higgins all hitting one. James Phillips Smart unbeaten 4 180s. The Dynamite 4 180s. Owen McLaughlin 3. Tiki Taylor 3 2. The field 31 in total so far for the lads. Absolutely fantastic. Owen still leads the highest checkout. I'm sure it's the highest checkout through all the divisions. 161. Super Arts 150 from Shell. Cosma 137. John Craney 120. The field. Erlen Linney still best leg of 13. Chris Warner 14. Good to see him trying good solid darts again. Melita the Dynamite 14. 15s there for James Phillips Smart, Owen McLaughlin and Aaron McKendry. 16 the field. To the Kynite. Absolutely top tungsten being thrown. Nigel suffered his first defeat, losing to Tony the other night, the Tungsten Terminator. Tony Light, it was 5-4. Brian Fluey is in second on 35. Stephen Colburn on 33. 2 losses under his belt as well. Neil Withers can move to 39 points. He's 5 games played. He can move to 39 points. Adam Mull 32. 3 and 3 for him. Look at them. They are hammering each other. It is unbelievable. Tony is still unbeaten. 3 games played. Keep messaging into the wrong group about getting games played. But the boys back here, Lee Kinder and JD Newman, are both back. They'll get played games done. Keith Dealey is getting his games played as well. Absolutely fantastic. So it's good to see all these boys. Chris is still unbeaten and Colin McGarry is still unbeaten, and these boys have to go toe to toe together as well. Tony Lloyd, yeah, there's 3 still unbeaten. Wow. And look, Remy can move up to 6th with a better leg difference. With a better leg difference, he can move up to 5th. All to play for. All to play for. To the stats, which are going to be massive. 68 tons for Nigel, and also Phil Johnson, Hale, the Storm 180. 60 for Brian Fluey. Colin has 55. Robert Shaw has 55. Jason Heaver has 54. 53 for Marcus Hawkins. 48 the field. Jason Heaver 25 140s. Nigel has 25 also. Adam has 24. Brian Fluey, Colin, Phil Johnson and Robert Shaw all with 21. Ian Hendy, Chuck Chuckles 20 to field. The 170s are starting together. Tony with 2, but Adam, Colin, 2 Collins, Hilton, JD, Neil, Paul and William all banging in 170s during the week. Look at the 180s column. Absolutely fantastic. 7 180s for Adam. Steve Muckle also with 7. Chris with 6. Colin with 6. Jason Heaver with 6. Brian Fluey, Nigel, Paul and Tim all with 5 4. As we could call them all out, but look, there is already 84 180s in the Kynite. Absolutely fantastic. 1 ton plus checkouts. Tony Light, these 2 boys have a ton. And all these 156 the highest checkout. 155 by Jason Heaver. Brian Fluey 152. Neil Withers 151. Wannabe 4 ton plus checkout. So has Zulu 3. There's already been 35 ton plus checkouts in the league so far. Best leg is still Colin with 11. Chris trying in 11. It's fantastic. Jason Heaver 13. Colin or Stephen 13 as well. Adam 14. Look at all the 14s. 14s down all the way as far as Tim, Remy, Phil, Paul, Nigel, Neil, Marcus, Ian, Colin, Brian, and Adam over 14's 15 the field. Super darts. Top three averages. Chris holds two of them, 92.87 and 92.78, and they came the same week. Jason H being knocked off top spot there with a 92.65. He's in third. They are the three top averages for them leagues. Oh, you couldn't see what I see. Whoa. We'll go in and give a quick look at the tables. Christ. That's why I need Tanny beside me, because I just rant on. I rant on. There's one. Nigel, 68. There's the tons, look, 140s. To be honest, I'm seeing a lot of this for the first time as well. So that's why it's been a small bit of ranting on. There, Nigel, 39. Brian, Stephen, Neil Withers. They're your top four in the league. There's the Tiger Eye. Stats. And table. John Cranny, Owen McLaughlin, James Fuller Smart, Paul Bader, and Mario. I should really have the live on my phone as well. I do apologise. I usually do, but I didn't. The Obsidian, just so you can see the table as well. There we go. Carl, Benny Carr, Ryan Richmond, and Joy Hennessy all there. That's what I was saying. Look down as far as here. Garrett Watson. There's 4 points between them. But all these lads. Craig Smith, the shooter, 3 wins, moving up to 35 points. Boom, up to 6th. Savage. So there you go. There's nothing in the tables. Absolutely fantastic. Sorry about that, Fox. I should really. Oh yeah. Can't do that either because you see what I see. Oh well. We'll go into the Citrine last league. Martin Carville still unbeaten, still leads the way, 35 points. Jonathan Blair moving into second place. Moving into second place there. Andrew Kenyon third, Stephen Pinkerton fourth, Shane Ryan, Luke, Simon and Wayne top half of the table. A lot again to be caught up on, but still time enough yet for everyone, and I have my 2 games to play as well. But that's the state of that. To the stats. Andrew Kenyon leads the tons, 68 of them. Savage. Craig John, son of Chick, 52. Luke, 47. Stephen Prington, 43. Jonathan Blair, 42. Wayne, 41. Andrew Kenyon, 28 140s. Craig John, 22 of them in second place there. Stephen Prington, 18. The field, Jonathan Blair leads the 170 column. Didn't expect that one, though, but does so. Luke, Darnell, Martin, Wayne, and Andrew all hitting 1. Jonathan Blair leads the 180s. On form of late, he is, you know. Luke with 6, Simon with 6, and Stephen Pinkerton with 6, and there's already 49 180s there. Ton plus checkouts. I have 3, Gordon have 3, Simon have 3, Andrew Kenyon, Martin, Luke, Wayne, and Jonathan all with 2. Stephen Pinkerton leads the checkouts, 152. Couple of them around the leagues, but 161 is still the highest. Just throwing it out there. Wayne with 150. He had a 170 last season. Can he do another one this season? Jonathan Blair with a 137. That was against me. 19 top stops. I had nightmares. Still have nightmares over it. 130 for the 2 boys, Simon and Darnell. Simon had 2 of them in 1 game. That was against Craig John, I'm sure. 120, Andrew Kenyon. There's 3 of them. Craig John, myself, and Shane Ryan. Best leg there. How many of them? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 12. Wayne, Simon, Shane, Jonathan, and Darnell. All best legs 12. Martin 13. 14. The field. Worst leg is 17. Imagine that. That's the worst leg. That is absolutely fantastic. And no doubt they will get higher as the weeks go on. There's me for trying to get him kill himself, trying to get a packet of cookies. Wave the camera. Wave. Say hi to everybody.
Hey.
Will you piss off with the 161, Martin said. I know, I'm sorry, Tanya. I'm sorry to everybody who was watching me talk about a league that they couldn't see, but you know what I mean. I get focused. To be fair, I haven't seen it all week, and I get right into it. I should have it here in front of me. I have the phone laying down in front of me, but I don't have it on. We'll be back tomorrow night with the Premier League. We will be live again from 7:30. We had a few technical issues. We will be live again tomorrow night. There will be a competition up there. Comment who you think is gonna win. Comment the correct scores. There will be prizes, and you know what? We might give something out anyway tomorrow evening just for the laugh. I think we have everything covered. There will definitely be a Sunday fun day. Dealer's choice is my own this week. There won't be anything Friday night or Saturday night, but we will have a Sunday fun day. We will be live in the Premier League Thursday night, and we will be live Sunday night. Thanks to Jen Johnson for running last Sunday's one. Absolutely fantastic. Congratulations to Bomb. Your certificate is in the post. Fair play to you. A few things that did come down. Like I got me early Father's Day present. Fantastic. Martin sent one of these slates. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Colour print and everything. So that is beauty. Absolutely fantastic. So that is there. Brilliant. There was a trial and a few GKT car fresheners. Loved them. That's fantastic. The new style and the new mugs are there. Because Tanya's is there. It says the boss in it as well, which kind of, I don't know to be honest. But that's Kin's one. Kin's one is here. So that's a GKT. Beautiful mug. Or a tenner. Absolutely fantastic. Father's Day's on your own corner. To Marker and Tanya out the underage league. No hint there from Tanya, by the way, in the comments. That is starting up there shortly. They're in the midst of putting it together for the underage. They have a few rules for the parents to be there for as many as possible. Leave the lads do as much of the counting and scoring, of course scoring, but counting for setting up scores as possible, because it is learning for them, and that's what this is about. So that is there. It'll be the Sapphire League. Absolutely fantastic. Fair play to Neil MacDonald and Tanya for doing it. We did say that there will be one starting. He did message to say that he would do all the groundwork, so to be fair to him, we let him at it 100%. And you know, Tanya is as efficient as they come. I think that's everything. I think that has been everything. Sorry about a while ago. Oh well. Nothing we can do. You saw the league tables after that. To everybody that's unbeaten, may the darts flow straight. To everybody who is just off the lead, fantastic. To people who think they're struggling, you're not. You're not. It's a wave. Everybody goes through waves. You'll come out stronger the far end of it. Think positive and shoot well. Everybody, there'll be more updates this evening. New fixtures thrown out there. If you feel that you're going away for the week or the whole whatever, send us a message, put it into the group. We see them all, we see them everywhere. There's no panic. From me, G, from T, who is down the house, from K, who is there as well. It's been the stash show. It's been unreal. I'm actually going to sit down and do some more for next Wednesday night. I'll go through a few games that I feel that are going to be I'm going to put a few list of games out on Facebook. Like we said, in the kyanite and the citrine, if over the week, in the next couple of weeks, that you want the game streamed and a bit of commentary on it, hit us up, drop us a message, and we'll see what we can do. We do want to stream a few games. and do a bit of commentary on them, because we want to showcase the talent within GKT as well as the set show. There you go. If you feel that you can perform under pressure, hit us up. That's about it really. Thanks very much for tuning in. See you later, folks. Let's get out of here.